What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. Claressa Shields, the self-proclaimed GOAT, greatest woman of all times, in my Muhammad Ali voice. And she's trying to fight Muhammad Ali's daughter, I believe his youngest daughter, from his third wife, Laila Ali, who during her reign, along with Ann Wolfe, were the top two female fighters during that era. It's a shame that they didn't fight. Everybody wanted to see that fight. I think Laila Ali would have beat her, but it would have been a very, very interesting fight. I thought Laila had better skills, but Ann Wolfe had to equalize. She was one of the hardest hitters during that time, and probably the hardest female hitter punch for punch in female boxing history, in my opinion. Ann Wolfe out of the great state of Texas. But that's neither here nor there. Claressa Shields came out with a video and said, "I got the bag for you, Laila. You said you wanted 15 to 20 million to fight me. I got the bag." In that video, she had a boyfriend, Papoose. She had some investors, I think some that was coming from the Wynn Hotel in the casino. So she got some big wig, big ballers, shot caller, putting up the money, evidently, for her to take on Laila Ali. Well, at least get Laila Ali what she's looking for. I don't know what they're going to be paying Claressa, but that's going to be the biggest fight, biggest female fight in boxing history, no doubt about it. Hopefully it comes off, but you got to understand that Laila Ali didn't exactly say give her 15 to 20 million and she'll fight Claressa Shields. She said give me 15 to 20 million, I will entertain a fight with Claressa Shields. Basically saying I would think about it. That would get me thinking, you know, should I take it, should I not take it? If you ain't coming with 15 to 20 million, I'm not trying to fight Claressa Shields because I'm very, very happy in retirement. I'm 47 years old. I ain't fought in what, 18 years? I think the last time she fought was in 2007. And it's 2025. She'll be coming out of an 18-year layoff. You think Manny Pacquiao coming back from what, a 5-year layoff to take on Mario Barrios tomorrow night? You know, that ain't gonna do nothing. That's gonna be a mountain to a molehill if Laila Ali is able to accept that 15 million and come out of retirement to take on the best woman in boxing today. That is Claressa T-Rex Shields. With all that being said, do I think it's gonna come off? Maybe. Laila Ali is a prideful woman from everything that I've heard and known about her. And I think she said that, hey, you give me 15 and 20, I will seriously entertain it. I think she will seriously entertain it. And Claressa Shields in that video basically was calling the bluff saying, okay, I got the 15 million. Let's see if you take the fight. You know, we're giving you what you asked for, so it ain't no way out. You got to take the fight or you're going to be called a D-U-C-K. A duck, quack, quack. So we will see what happens. And we will see what transpires. But if that fight goes down, they're saying it could take place in two potential locations for that fight. That's Cowboy Stadium and T-Mobile Arena. That's what Claressa Shields stated in the video when she said she had the bag for Laila Ali. Now, when you look at Laila Ali's record, she has a record of 24 wins, 0 losses, 21 KOs. Claressa Shields' record is 16 wins, 0 losses, 3 KOs. So Laila definitely has the advantage as far as knockout ratio. So you would think she would be the more powerful fighter, but Claressa Shields' knockouts are very, very deceiving. She's got a decent power, in my opinion. Very, very technically sound. To me, she's by far the more superior, technical, fundamentally sound boxer in the women's game today. It's not even close. I'd probably say the second closest female fighter to Claressa Shields is Alicia Baumgartner as far as just technical skills and skill-wise. When you look at her, you say she's a boxer. A lot of those women that still be fighting kind of wild. And they be throwing a lot of looping shots. They're kind of not technically sound, but they're probably the two most technically sound fighters in boxing today. Claressa Shields and Alicia Baumgartner. Their styles are very similar to some of the top men boxers in boxing today. With all that being said, will Laila Ali take the fight? It remains to be seen, but she said 15 to 20 million. They got 15 million for her. Maybe Laila Ali will want some kind of pay-per-view back-end money. If she's able to secure that, I see no reason why she should not take the fight with Claressa Shields. Will she ask for maybe a tune-up or two? Because she's been out the ring for 18 years. But maybe she said, no, I'm 47 years old. I'm not trying to make no comeback and be fighting multiple fights. I'll just take the $15 million, get myself in the best possible shape, get some good sparring partners, and take my chances. And hopefully I'll be able to get back to what I was when I was fighting in 2007. If she's able to do that, then it's going to be a great fight between her and Claressa Shields. That's just a long time. 18 years. I don't think she's going to be able to get it back to what it was when she was fighting in 2007. But if she can get to 75% of that, that won't be enough to beat Claressa Shields. She's going to have to get it back to what she was in 2007, and that might not be enough. That's just how great Claressa Shields is. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But you will have to definitely give the power advantage to Laila Ali. The skill advantage, you have to definitely give that to Claressa Shields. The intangibles, both women don't know how to lose. Both of them are undefeated. So there's an old saying, when you got two undefeated fighters fighting, somebody must go. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports New Media. Follow me on Twitch at Briscoe MA77071. Follow me on my 2 YouTube channels at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 9656, and at JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend 8000. And like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, The Man, The Myth, The Legend. And I holla.